What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do FBA shipments to send out to Amazon. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. And if you guys haven't already, I already showed you guys how to send out your FBM orders, which is where you fulfill your orders yourself. Now FBA, all you do is prep and pack all of your inventory and send it to Amazon. As soon as Amazon receives it, they'll fulfill all your orders for you and handle all your customer service. This is the most scalable way to do Amazon. And right now we have a bunch of inventory we got to prep and pack, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. All right, so to start, you're just going to go ahead and start a new batch. I use a software called Inventory Lab. You can use any other software you like, or the Seller Central. I don't use the Seller Central software because it's not the most efficient, so I use Inventory Lab. So go ahead and just create a new batch and create. All right, now you can start listing your products, labeling them, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. All right, so now that you have your batch pulled up on your computer, I use this little label scanner. You can or you can just type in the UPC code like directly into the software, but I use the UPC. It's a lot quicker and easier. So I have a product right here. It's a small little box. It's pretty light, but the barcode's right here. So all you're gonna do is scan it, and then it's gonna pull up all the information on your software right here. So boom, right here, here's the product. You're just gonna go ahead and select this, input all your information about the product, like quantity, your cost of goods, where you bought it from, your date, and then your listing price. So what you want to list it at and sell it at. So you're gonna do that, and then once you finish that, you're gonna go ahead and print out the FN SKU labels. Those are the FN SKU labels I'm gonna show you right now. Those are the labels that the Amazon workers scan. And when they scan them, it brings up the information and what the product is, and that's their identification for all their products. Size I use, you gotta use 2x1 labels. You can get these little 2x1 labels on like Amazon or wherever. But those are what prints out the FNSKU label. So I go ahead and put in all the information about the product right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add this product to my batch. And then once it fully loads, labels should start printing. And these are what the FNSKU labels look like. They're little barcodes. So go ahead and rip that off and slap them on all of your products right here. Cover the barcodes while you're putting the FNSKU labels on, just so the Amazon workers don't accidentally scan the actual barcode of the product. Because then if they do that, then it's gonna commingle. It's gonna commingle your inventory. So it's basically just gonna group your inventory with everybody else's inventory. You don't want that because you don't know, you might get bad products and it's not your fault. So just put your FNSKU labels, print them out, put them over the barcodes, and basically for a product like this, since it's a little box like this, you don't need to do any extra prepping for it. So this is already ready to go once you slap the labels on. All right, so it's basically self-explanatory the rest of the way out. For all the inventory you have, you're just gonna scan them in, input all the information, your buy cost, where you bought it from, how much you want to sell it at, into your software, and then it'll print out the FNSKU labels, slap all those labels on top of your product, and then do that for all your product. And then I'm gonna show you guys when I'm gonna go. I have a bunch of inventory I gotta label up, so I'm gonna go do all that right now, and then I'm gonna bring you guys to when I'm boxing everything up, and I'm gonna show you guys how to box everything up. But before I do that, I want to show you guys. So you see how sometimes you'll scan stuff in, and then Amazon will require you to do some additional prep, and that just depends on the type of product you have. So for example, like these little boxes, you don't have to do anything additional. It didn't tell me to do any extra prep, but for like things like clothes or like bags or anything that you can like get dirty or like rip or get damaged in the Amazon warehouses, they'll probably more than likely tell you to polybag them. And what I mean by polybag is these right here. So for example, this little Jordan hoodie, it's a piece of clothing and it's a polybag in this clear polybag with the suffocation warnings. Make sure you guys have the suffocation warnings because Amazon, you could get in trouble without them. So yeah, it's clear poly bags. And then when it's a product like this, I'll just flip the barcode you know, inside out, so I can see it and I can just scan it through the poly bag, so I know what product it is and I can get those labels out. And then yeah, so same thing for like some Crocs right here. It's a loose product. It's a loose product. They can get like lost, or they can get damaged, or you know, dirty in the warehouses. So I just poly bag them, keep them together, keep them clean, and then throw the F and SKU labels on top of the barcodes. So yeah, with clothes, bags, backpacks, you know, there's like those small stuff, poly bag them. And then for shoes, you're gonna have to throw a rubber band over them. So I have another example right here. We have this pair of Reebok shoes. You don't have to do much. All you have to do is just throw a rubber band over it so the box doesn't open in the warehouse and the shoes don't fall out and get dirty. So it's pretty much it. You know, there's other miscellaneous stuff you have to do, but whatever Amazon tells you have to do for that product, you know, prep it like that, because if you don't, then you'll get like hit with fees, or they'll send the product back to you and you don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan in all the rest of my product, slap labels on them, and then I'll bring you guys to when I'm boxing everything up. I'm trying to clear house, guys. Honestly, I want to send all my inventory into FBA, because these next couple of months I'm gonna be pretty, like, I want to be as hands off as possible on the business, because I'm working on, you know, a couple other things in the business to help scale, and I don't want to be sitting in my garage prepping FBM orders or sending out any type of FBA shipments. So I'm just trying to get everything out the way, because these next couple of months are going to be pretty big, hopefully. And plus, I have a special announcement to kind of make towards the end of this month. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be sick for content and for business wise. So stay tuned for that. But that's why I'm trying to clear house. So I'm literally, everything I have in storage here is going out. Like, besides, like, you know, stuff I'm selling on eBay, that's staying here. But like Amazon stuff is all going out. Everything at FBA. I have to re-up because the holidays pretty much drained all my inventory, or like a good portion of it. So I need to kind of re-up. But I'm like halfway through. Have a bunch of like single units, a bunch of stuff here. It's all kind of like just a bunch of random stuff here. Single units, multi packs, you know. But yeah, so I just finished with all of that. I'm doing this all by myself, so it's taking quite a while. But I'm done with that, and then I gotta... And yeah, and you probably see I put the puffer on. Bro, it is freezing in California right now. I don't know why it's so cold in my office, but I was freezing. Alright, so I'm here detagging and prepping shoes. I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to do shoes. It's pretty easy. Like I said, rubber band, check the shoe, make sure it's actually nice and neat. It's not all messed up on the inside. Like this, you just put the shoe paper, make it nice. And then a lot of shoes that you get, especially on clearance or outlets and stuff, they're gonna have like discounted labels on it. Go ahead and I just use this little Scotty peeler to get the tag off, and a blow dryer just to put some heat on it, and it makes the adhesive come loose, so it's easier to, you know, peel off. So peel that off, rubber band it up, and then basically it's good to go. And you just scan them in, put F and SKU labels on them. Alright guys, so now that we got all of the products prepped, labeled, and ready to go to these Amazon warehouses, all we're going to do now is create the batches on our software, And this batch will basically tell us where every single product is gonna go and what fulfillment center it's gonna go to. So all we gotta do is just box all the products up, and when we box them all up, make sure they're going to the designated area. Make sure everything matches between the software and what you're putting in the box. And then after that, we're just gonna tape up all the boxes until we're finished with all our product. Tape up all the boxes, slap the labels on top, and send them out. So let's go ahead and start boxing up. Alright, so as we finish up entering all the weight and dimensions for the 3 boxes we made, we're going to go ahead and print out our 2D barcodes. These barcodes basically tell the Amazon warehouse workers when they check in these boxes what's inside the box. It speeds up the process. It's a lot easier for them and keeps it organized so they lose less products as well for you. So print out the 2D barcodes, and then you're going to go ahead and estimate charges. And they're going to charge you for your shipping labels. So they're going to get, right now I'm paying $35.44 for 107 pounds. Go ahead and purchase that. Go ahead and print out the shipping labels. You're going to get 2 labels per box. One is the for the Amazon warehouse worker. So we're going to go ahead and print those labels out right now and slap them on the boxes. Boom, and there we go. All these boxes are ready to go. They're all labeled up. All labeled up, ready to go sent to the Amazon warehouses. It's that easy, guys. Once everything's boxed up and ready to go, I use a website called Pirate Ship to schedule a UPS pickup. So I personally don't have to go bring these boxes to a UPS location and drop this stuff off. So that's pretty much it for that, guys. Once they get picked up by the UPS driver, I'm just gonna wait for everything to check into the Amazon warehouses, and once they do, that means they're ready to be sold, and then that's when stuff will start flying off the shelves, guys. That's pretty much it for an FBA shipment. It's pretty self-explanatory. The most I can recommend for a lot of beginners, if you feel stuck, just do it. And then the more you do it, the easier stuff is gonna get. I won't recommend you use the Seller Central, like FBA, like shipment software, whatever they got going on. It's not the greatest, it's not the most efficient. So once you guys do start getting a couple shipments under your belt, if you definitely want to, if you want to scale, I definitely recommend you get a software that can help you with this FBA shipment stuff. But that'll be all for today's video, guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys got some value from this video. I hope it made sense. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And like always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Share this video to somebody new. And I'm out, yo. Peace.